The next topic that we're going to talk about is the Glera with his nasty ass, fam. If you don't know who that is, he wants to be a content creator. Definitely not that. He likes to get drunk, go on stream, and talk a whole bunch of bull crap that makes no damn sense whatsoever. Why? Because that's his style. That's his swag. That's the Glera, fam. Mr. Sadfish. Mr. I got my head up the Dad Challenge podcast. But don't forget Annie. Oh, that's Mama. Mama, pick me up. Pick me up. Whoever got subscribers that could get me a following because no one actually likes me for me, pick me up. But what has he done recently? Well, he's milked this whole Sophie Long, Michael Long situation once again. Yeah, he's a grandmaster at milking and exploiting children and then saying that he's fighting for their benefit. That's what he does, fam. That's what this side does of this YouTube community of society. Big ass hypocrites. He's calling a bunch of people out for doing things that he has done for a plethora of months, fam. More recently, Without a Crystal Ball. Now, Without a Crystal Ball, I guess, started to associate or speak to a content creator that he can't stand. Because I spoke to the content creator, he's been calling me a doxer for the longest period of time. He can't stand this content creator. I want to make that very, very clear. Well, they decided to have a debate. I want to play a clip. And guys, I want you to pay attention that every time this content creator points out the fact that he's being a hypocrite and that he did the same thing, reporting news with no information, going off of the word of people that he should not be going off of the word of, he's going to talk over them. And he's going to cut them off and try to change it. Oh, what about now, though? I didn't do that now. He's such a baby back bitch. Let's look at this clip.
Yep. So basically, you said that I was also involved in this. I've not been given any information.
Okay, that's possible that I may have misspoke on that. I just assumed. So that's fair.
Yeah, no. And Kelly is the one who reached out to Katie Joy.
Okay. I don't know that for a fact, but I do know that there has not yet been any official categorization of Sophie being missing. Now, a missing person's report being filed is very, very different from a person being declared missing. Sophie has not been declared missing yet legally as of yet.
Yeah, that is my point. I did make that very clear in my post.
That's my entire point. So the reason why
can't you not err on the side of caution and be like, look, I don't know because I don't speak to Courtney anymore. If this little girl's missing, there's the poster that Tim made, and Tim's nothing to do with us.
I am erring on the side of caution in the sense that when somebody like Katie Joy irresponsibly goes live and acts like there's this big emergency that Sophie's in all this danger, when there's no evidence of this. Why didn't Katie Joy?
Evidence that you haven't seen. So you've went live and said that you've had evidence and we've had to wait for it and we've never seen it.
No, I never said I had any evidence. No, I didn't.
You did. You said that Kelly was arrested once.
No, we're talking about this situation. We're not talking about what happened in the past. We're talking about this particular situation that pertains to Sophie being missing. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
and do you know that she is not missing?
I know that she's legally not missing. No, yeah. I know that there's no bolo out. There's no Amber Alert out. If Sophie was in danger,
Clara, you're not like as daft as like people think you might not be smart and you're daft and stuff like that. But you know yourself that you cannot just click your fingers and have it as an Amber Alert and a missing poster whacked up. And they might not even choose to go public.
But you don't think it's irresponsible to get as many listeners and as many people that are passionate about the Sophie thing, right? You don't think it's irresponsible of Katie Joy to get all of those people all half-cocked who are not law enforcement trained, who don't have a lot of sense of rationality. You don't think that those people, just like remember when that one girl, Anna, said, boots on the ground, everybody go. You don't think that would put Sophie in direct danger? That's my point. That's my point.
Yeah, but that's fine. But what you ain't listening to and taking notice of, that it was actually Courtney who told Tim, who then made it public. And once it was already public, all Kelly did was send an email
And the
in
point that
a reply
I made,
email to say, yes, I can confirm that this is true. She's been missing for X, Y amount of Z days.
the point that I made of Courtney is that Courtney, and I still stand by it. Courtney does not, as far as the eyes of the court go, as far as this custody thing goes, as far as any rights or having any say over Sophie, she's nobody. The eyes of the court don't recognize her at all.
Yeah, absolutely correct. And that's what we've been saying for months. So we couldn't understand when you were taking her word and having her on panel and pushing her agenda.
It's irresponsible for us. It's irresponsible for
massively
us
irresponsible for anybody to go live
to take her word and say that Sophie's missing.
But also, this happened before. Remember when they said Sophie was missing and she was in a hotel room?
Which is what you're doing, which is what Katie Joy's doing, and which is what all your listeners and what all Katie Joy's listeners are doing.
Exactly what Annie did and you did.
But what does that have to do with today, now?
Kelly the police issued a statement to even let you know to stop contacting and that Sophie was safe.
What does that have to do with
still went and pushed the agenda and said that she was missing and called in arms.
Kaylee, answer this question. What does that have to do with Sophie missing today?
Absolutely nothing. So
exactly.
What does Katie Joy not being a good person has anything to do with anything?
No, I didn't say she wasn't a good
Sophie.
person. I think she's an idiot. But
you need to take your opinions and feelings about Katie out of the situation and see all the past stuff, and that won't be brought up.
No, I mean, it's clear that what I'm doing is discrediting her because she just went off.
Yeah, but we can discredit you very easily.
Without any,
that can work both ways.
Hold up. Did the Glera just admit that because he disagreed with someone, he went out there and purposely tried to discredit them to sway people to believe in his side more? Wow, fam, these are the content creators you are getting your true crime from. Look at you, Glare. Wow, just putting your foot in your mouth. Disgusting.
Kaylee, you're going off the subject. How does that help?
No, because you're discrediting Katie Joy. But we can discredit you by saying, look, you were wrong about this situation and said that this happened at the hotel.
I'm discrediting Katie Joy because what she's doing is potentially putting Sophie in direct danger when she's not in any danger currently as we know it. That's my point. Yeah,
but you do not know that she's not in any danger. The reason why...
You don't know that she is.
I happen to do know that she is in danger because it's in Courtney's court records that I requested.
Do you have these documents? Okay, share them.
Yeah, I do because I requested them.
Share them, please.
They're public.
I'd love to know them. But you have them,
you can request them, Glera.
But you have them, don't you? Why are you going live without this evidence?
Because I didn't go live about Katie. I didn't go live about Katie last night. I didn't go live about Courtney and say that she's the source. I'm going live today because you said that this little girl isn't missing.
I'm not the one accusing Michael of kidnapping. You are. So
if you want to see information and that it's public record, you need to know how to request it.
You need to know how to present it if you're accusing someone.
Yeah, exactly. So why did you go and accuse Kelly and said that she is child trafficking her daughter without any proof? We never seen any proof of that.
I'll wait.
But you did over 100 lives about it.
You have these court documents, as you just said, right? So could you please share them?
You said that you have. No, you can request them yourself.
But you just said you have them.
No, you asked me if I've seen anything. Can I answered you? You asked me a question and I answered you.
You're real quick to share court documents of my private life, but you're not quick to share court documents.
Glera, this isn't about you and your criminal record, my criminal record, Katie's personal life.
This petty, dumb-ass hypocrite, fam. Yeah, I said it. That don't make no damn sense. He's sitting here just being petty. Mind you, he's the same person out here sharing people's personal stuff that was not public. He does the same thing as well in the worst way, in a real distasteful way. Not saying that either side is okay for that at all. I just want to keep pointing out that he is a hypocrite. That's the whole point of this clip. I want you to pay attention to all the things he keeps telling people, you shouldn't be doing this. And he's the main one doing all of this. And then when he's called out for it, oh, no, deflection.
But
you need to take your emotions out of this. This is about a situation.
But this is about a little girl's safety,
Kelly,
is it not?
Sophie, and Michael. This isn't about anybody else.
Okay,
and that's where you messed up last night. You went live on emotions and hate for Katie.
I'm asking a simple question. Is this not about Sophie's safety?
This is absolutely about Sophie's safety.
Then
just
prove
because
it.
you haven't went and requested court documents
before,
or you don't know certain information doesn't mean you should go live and tell so many followers that she is not missing. That's what you said more than once, that she is not missing.
Because legally she's not. Michael, okay, this is what happened. Michael has taken Sophie Wednesday, right? Probably against court orders. But the thing is that's not.
Do you know why she was removed from his custody?
Hold on, let me.
Do you know why she was removed from his custody?
Let me finish, please. Let me finish. So he takes her against the court order, right? He violated a court order, probably, supposedly. We still don't know
because that's already been thingied in court.
But we don't have any proof of that. But let's just say, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that
the police couldn't do anything till Monday. By the way, I'll just let you know that as well.
But the police haven't done anything, and this is what's happening. What's happening most likely.
The police don't go out to the property three times in one day.
Based on Texas law, what's happening is he's not in any violation because he still technically has custody.
He is in violation of court. There is a warrant issued.
There is not a warrant issued.
There is now a warrant issued, Clara. Okay. You haven't even let me get into my life. But carry on anyways, please.
Okay. So what I'm saying is he has to file a motion. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he will have 14 to 20 days to comply once the judge rules on that filing. So the judge hasn't even ruled on a filing that hasn't even been filed yet. So that's what.
How do you know the judge hasn't ruled on the file? He ordered Michael to turn over Sophie because he no longer deemed her safe in his care or the people around him.
Okay, so what I'm asking you to do before you get people all riled
before
up,
the final hearing was to happen. But can I tell you what I do know, and then you can debate me and say how do I know
this
things
isn't a debate. I'm just asking you for a quick favor, real quick, and then you can say whatever you want. Before you get everybody all riled up, and then people who are irrational do something that could possibly put Sophie in danger. Could you please share those documents so that people feel a little bit more comfortable about what you're arguing about? Can you please share those documents
where he said he'd rather?
Share the court document that says that there's a warrant out for his arrest. Share some proof that he's on the run. That's
Clara, you know how it works. Okay, so now I've let you speak. Okay, I'm going to reply to you.
Okay.
Clara, right, I'm going to explain from what I know. Okay. Psych evaluation happened and there was a hearing about where Sophie was needing to go, whether she could stay with Michael before the final hearing happened, where the custody is going to be changed. Michael might get 50-50, Kelly might get 50-50. Who am I to know what anybody's going to get? Likelihoods is not going to go that way, but we do not know, okay? So that hearing, the custody hearing, is going to happen where everything's shared out between them. Michael might get none.
But that custody hearing still has to happen before.
Yeah, it does. Anything. That's it. So at this moment in time, Michael has.
So since this custody hearing has not happened yet, Kaylee, how can you say that she has been legally kidnapped? How can you say that she's legally missing? Because the custody hearing didn't happen because it's obviously it's set in stone for this specific date. And then what happened was emergency hearings happened, and there was about Sophie no longer being safe in Michael's custody. That happened, and Michael was ordered to turn over Sophie to this specific person, and she couldn't stay with Michael any longer
to even wait until the final hearing happened, which is actually really close in time. It's not even that far away. So for the judge to say, no, you can't even stay there another day, another week until this hearing happens, I don't think you're safe.
But
that says something in itself.
He technically still has custody, is my point.
That's the problem, and that's why it didn't go straight away as a missing.
So it's not kidnapping, and she's not missing. If she's still in his care,
she is missing. She is unaccounted for. He left the prop. Oh, and by the way, the phone thing.
He can take.
You should have never went live and said that, because he doesn't even have that phone on him.
Somebody's checking those messages.
Yeah, and could I leave my phone at home and my mother, who's helped me the entire time, keep switching on and scrolling?
Nobody can check my phone because you have to use a password or a fingerprint.
Yeah, that's fine if you want to use passwords. He also has 5 phones that belong to him because of an Amazon wish list that was all bought. He's got several devices to use from.
Really? And you have proof of that?
Do you think Michael's smart? You said it yourself. Michael isn't dumb. Do you think he'd go on the run and take his phone that people contacted him on?
Why would he take his 82-year-old father with him?
Who's to say that the father's still with him?
Oh, so what's your theory there? I'd love to hear that.
The Glare is going to have to make a decision. Do you want people to not speak on things that's not true, and when they don't have evidence, or do you want to hear people's theories so you could try to make them look bad because you have a personal grudge against them with your emotional baby back bitch ass? I got shirts, man. I know you've seen the commercial. Check out the shirts. This guy's a fool, fam.
Well, who's to say where anybody is? He dropped Alyssa off.
I mean, what you're doing is you're just blindly speculating the worst is what you're doing.
No, I'm not, because blindly speculating.
You and Katie Joy both are. You are. It's irresponsible as hell. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's not. It's not. All it is. You've made this into a huge issue. No one was saying anything
I haven't.
personal.
I wasn't.
All they did is ask people to share a missing poster that her mum wanted shared. Her mum doesn't even like him, and she was still okay for the poster. She put aside all of her feelings and still was okay for this poster to be shared.
Let me ask your chat something really quick, okay? I'm going to address your chat.
Okay, go on then.
If you're a mother, okay, in the chat, I'm asking everybody in chat, if you're a mom and your child has been kidnapped, yet there's a gag order on a custody case, right? Would you or would you not speak out yourself rather than use YouTubers with questionable reputations to speak for you?
Then why did you do it with Michael Long then?
Type of one. If you would, if nothing would stop you from speaking out and doing everything you can to get your child back because you feel she's in danger. Yeah, but you helped Mike do this. Type of two, if you would just honor the gag order. Yeah,
but you's allowed Mike to do this. Yous went live, and he did, and you did.
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
And let Courtney be the spokesperson to save Mike from catching a gag order violation.
What we're talking about.
You actually helped Mike do that.
Has nothing to do with what we're talking about, Kaylee.
No, it is. It's very relevant when you bring it up.
Okay, so Dixon Fry, Sugar H2O, I question your parenting issues. I definitely
You can't question people.
I mean,
and Kelly has broken the gag order by even messaging Katie Joy.
Okay, so if she's already broken the gag order, then
how do you not know that she hasn't went and contacted the Daily Mail?
I'd be screaming.
How do you not know that she's not went and contacted a credible place where they can reach more people than a tiny YouTube community? Like, how do you not know that things haven't happened? You do not know, Kelly. Kelly isn't going to ring into your YouTube channel and be like,
I know we haven't heard a word from Kelly. I know that. I know that YouTubers are claiming to speak for her.
Do you know her family came into your live yesterday?
Which is not very credible.
Her family came into your live yesterday, and you blocked them.
Okay. Well, if they were being disrespectful in my chat, then yeah, I blocked them.
No. They just said that she is missing and tried to explain it, and you told them to fuck off.
No, I told Good Egg to.
No, you told Good Egg, and then somebody came in after. You told them to fuck off. That's what you said, word for word.
No.
So how is anybody meant to have any type of conversation? You're the only person to go live and scream several times that she's not missing.
She's not missing though. She's not missing. I guarantee you that if the police are looking for Michael Long and Sophie Long right now, they know where she is. I guarantee you.
So then can I ask a question now? So when Sophie was actually in the hotel with her mum and the police assured she was safe and made a post, why was posters made and why did Annie share them and why did you participate in it, telling people to look out for her? You placed her in massive harm. People were going to go there and kill her mum.
That's not the issue at hand, and I won't address that. I will. No,
because you don't want to address anything that you've done.
I will say this though. Kelly.
Did you see anything in black and white that Sophie was missing or unaccounted for?
I will say this
when she was in that hotel with her mum.
I will say this: before Annie ever did a live on this subject, did
Annie ever get any proof?
Wait! Before Annie ever did a live on this subject, Kelly had already moved to a hotel. So I don't want to hear that that's Annie's fault or my fault or anybody else's.
In a Facebook group by the very people you had on a live, and they were telling people to go there. But you still overlooked that, and you still had her on the live.
So was it us that did it, or was it somebody else? So please.
Yeah, but Annie also shared her address as well, didn't she?
Please make up your mind.
Remember, Annie apologized for sharing her address. She didn't know what doxing was. She shared her address.
So what I'm saying is, do
you think that's safe to share a woman's address on a platform large as Annie's when people are threatening her life? And she's got young children at home, babies.
You could learn a lot from that girl. When you come with accusations like this, bring receipts. Okay. So when you say that somebody kidnapped a child and went on the lam, and you say there's all these court documents,
what you and Annie did.
Show those court documents. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
we've been asking for court documents. We waited a whole month when you said that Kelly was in jail and Jake was arrested.
I appreciate
you even stuck with that for months.
I appreciate you having me on. I said what I had to say. Thank you. Have a good day.
Goodbye. Jesus.
The Glera is a buffoon. The fact that anyone really takes anything that he says seriously still amazes me to this day. Every time I see the Glare, the first thing I think of is Militown. He gotta be Militown. Huh? Go where everybody knows your name.